Good evening and welcome to this wonderful broadcast on what is happening in the country. And thank you so much to everyone that has joined. If you're new on this channel, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification if you're watching on our Facebook profile. Subscribe so that you can help us to grow this channel and give you fresh and news that is not stale. Right? This is what has happened right now. This is breaking news. CBZ has retrenched about 347 workers as we speak. 347 workers have been retrenched by CBZ. And this has been confirmed by a number of publications that 347 people have lost their jobs in the restructuring exercise. So I want you to read you the press release that have been published by CBZ that you are seeing now on your screen. Let me just read it for you. In October 2024, we undertook a restructuring exercise across our group of companies to better align our strategic direction with the evolving business landscape. This initiative has been key component to our broader efforts to enhance operational efficiency, strengthen our market position, and ensure long-term sustainability. By adapting to the changing environment, we aim to position the organization for continued growth and success in a competitive market. Then it goes on further to say here, we would like to confirm that we have now concluded the restructuring exercise as of 31st January 2025. As part of the process, a total of 347 staff roles were impacted. In the second phase of the restructuring, out of the total staff or complement of 1,448. We are deeply grateful for the contributions of all affected employees, and we are committed to supporting them during this transition and providing the necessary resources to assist in their next steps. As CBZ, we are fully committed to strengthening our organization for the future while continuing to serve our stakeholders with excellence. Right? Right. This is what is happening. 1,448. Okay. Right. Minus 347. That's 1,101. So these are the workers that are left inside CBZ. Just going to calculate the percentage here for you and then show you what the percentage of retrenchment means. So this is breaking news. And surprisingly, in the midst of all this, what we have seen with ZANU-PF, the likes of Mkunungugwa, the likes of Cindy Soko, and other guys, they are saying and they are blaming this squarely on, they are saying that this is because of mismanagement. And my question to them is, because this is what they have said, this is CH Mkunungugwa, the closure of several Zimbabwe supermarkets across various parts of the country has been attributed to poor management practices. He has not named any of them. He just said poor management practices, which leaves a lot to be desired, because now we have not mentioned what are the poor management practices, because these people are forced to sell whatever they are buying in Zig, and when they buy it in US dollars. How do you do the mathematics, you know? Because every business is supposed to get profit for it to be sustainable. If it is operating at a loss, it is obviously is going to suffer. And you remember earlier this year when the Zig was introduced, these people, they wrote, the Retailers Association of Zimbabwe, they wrote to the government to say, these practices of change of currency and everything, they are affecting us as the Retailers Association. We are going to be forced to retrench workers and drastic measures to address the issue of profit. These are some of the things that our government will, at the detriment of our own people. And the people that be affected is us, the ordinary people, because takatoimbirwa zigi kunzi zigi rinoshanda tikatonzi vanhu vese vasinga rinoshanda. But these are the results that we are seeing now. Zigi, the guys are closing. Remember, in 2008, the shops were not closing, but empty. But now the shops are now closing because they realize that the pay workers, you can't. And this is another person who is talking about, okay, see what they are saying here. They are saying, if poor management isn't to blame for OK supermarket closing, why are other supermarkets such as Pick and Pay and TM still open? It's a very ridiculous statement in the sense that there is Pick and Pay that closed earlier this year. I mean, in 2024, there are Pick and Pay branches that closed. And such a ridiculous statement coming from people that are supporting that agenda. There is need for people to have brain evaluation. But this is what is happening, people. The shops are closing. The banks are closing. And what is surprising is that CBZ has been more aligned to the government more often than not. And you if you have been if you're one of the people that have taken passports in the past 2 or 3 years, you know you made your payment through CBZ at the Macomb building. So they are participating every day. They have money that is coming through when people are making payments for their passport application. And by the way, we are the most expensive. We have the most expensive passport in the region, in the world, so to speak. These are some of the results that we are seeing, and they are very, very worrying. But I want you to tell me what you think about this. Are you an affected person? Tell us what you are, how this has impacted you as an individual, because definitely it affects your family. How are you going to move on? I've been trying to check on the people that I know. They are working at CBZ. And one of them has confirmed to me that they are safe. They are not on the chopping block, but others have been affected. So these are 347 families that are being affected by this chop. So you'd imagine if we say 347 divide by the number of family members that you can get from one person, 347 times 4, that's about 1,338 family members that are likely to be affected by this retrenchment. So it is a very, very sad news for us as Zimbabweans. But tell me what you think, guys. Give us your thoughts on your on voice notes. You tell us what you think about this whole situation. For me, it is worrying, and these are signs, telltale signs of a failure in the economy or the failure of the ZIG. But let me just play you a prophecy that was given by Apostle Chwenga in 2018 about the situation that we have right now. And you tell me what you think if what he says here is not at all true or a true reflection of what is happening now. Please humor me. I know some of you don't like him, but just listen to this prophecy.
Ukaenda pa YouTube pane maridzo iripo inonzi The Great Redo. Ndizvo Samson's Redo. Inonzi Samson's Redo. YouTube haisi yedu, haisi yemuno muZimbabwe. Kureva kuti hatigone kuchinja date rataka uploada video iyoyo. Hazviite. Unotarisa kuti yaka uploadwa rini. I think ndiyem na 2015. Tichitaura kuti Mwari akataura kudhara kwandiri kuti nyika ino haisi kumbofa yakachinja ikonomi nezvimwe zvinhu zvese. Kuti utungamiri kana uchigadzirwa naMwari unopiwa nyasha, utungamiri hwenyika. Nyasha idzodzo dzinenge dzine timetable. Saka ndaitaura muna 2015 ndichiti timetable yakapuwa vatungamiri vatinava yakapfuura yanguva yevamwe vari kufanira kuuya. Kune mumwe mutungamiriri achauya. Mazuva iwaya yandakataura izvozvo unonoiteerera inonzi Samson's Riddle iripo paYouTube. Ndakataura kuti munhu wacho ari kunzi achinje nyika ino haana kumbonzi anozvitsvaga zvakatosikwa zviri maari. Tikatoti haasati asvitsa 40 years asi constitution inoti munhu hatungamire nyika kana asina 40 years. Asi pazvichaitika dzinenge dzaita sei? Dzinenge dzakwana. Ndakazvitaura. Ndobva ndazotaura futi ndikati asati auya kuchauya imwe system pakati apo. Pachauya inonzi interim system ichangoya for a short time ozotora because asati aredi. Ndakazvitaura izvozvo. Zvirimo futi mumaridzo iyoyo 2015 ndakachitaura chiprofita ichi. Zvese zvana asante sana zvanga zvisati zvaitika. Ndapedza kudaro ndokubva ndataura ndichiti asi tichasvika panguva yekudoka kwezvinhu. Vanhu kuti zvinhu zvakaoma zvichaoma kupfuura zvazvakaita. Zvozonaka pachine kanguva kanopfuura 5 years. Ndakazvitaura muprofesi iyoyo. Ukaverenga 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 asati dzakwana 5 years. Kureva kuti maresults emaelections atinawo akangofanana nezviripo izvezvi. Kunyange zvazvo pasina ari kuwina hapana. Asi kuti zviri kuitwa naMwari kuti aprepare munhu waarida kuti agozotungamira haasati ava ready. Kunyange zvazvo Mwari ari kumugadzirira kuti zvinhu zvake zviite zvakanaka. Saka tichatombopinda patrouble sometime. Nguva yatichapinda yakatotiomei kupfuura yatiri izvezvi kwemakore kana kuti kwemwedzi yakati zvishoma zvozoita nani. Hapana chakanaka chichagadziriswa nevatungamiri vatina. Vane zvinhu 3 zvinodiwa pakutungamira nyika zvavasina. Chekutanga, they don't have a heart for the people. They are thinking about themselves.
Right, that is the part that I want you to understand. This is 15 April 2018. That's when this prophecy was given. 15 April 2018. I want us to listen to this part where he talks about kuti vatungamiri vatinavo. Listen to this.
Chekutanga, they don't have a heart for the people. They are thinking about themselves.
Exactly.
Chechipiri, they are criminals. Vese mtemo ukada kuteedzerwa chaizvo chaizvo vanofanira kuva vari mukoti vese. Chechitatu, havazivi Mwari zvachose. And many of them, they have more explanations to give kuna Mwari than vanhu vavari kuti vakaipa.
Vaiti mugaba akashata.
Vamwe vacho vanondori neropa rakawandisa mumaoko mavo kupfuura vanhu vavari kuti vakaipa.
Exactly.
Hapana chavari kumbopuwa naMwari. Vakangoiswa naMwari kuti vanhu vavaone.
Right.
Ndava vari kuseri kwemunhu kwenguva yakareba. Vaiti tozvigona. Mwari akada kuti muonekwe kuti munotori wese kupfuura munhu wamuri kuti akazvitadza. Ndozvinongoitika chete. Saka ndo patakatarisa. Muchanovhota zvenyu. Asi vote yenyu haina zvainomboreva. Maresults acho aripo kudhara. Mwari ari kuzvitendera nekuti munhu waarida kuti agotitungamirira haasati ava ready. Nyorai pasi, cheketai mazwi angu.
Chakanyora pasi impostor.
Zvimwe zvinongoya pamberi pavo munotodzi pano unoona zvinhu izvi zvirida kutoitika izvezvi. Zvinhu izvi zvakashata. Tinotenda Mwari.
Right, that is the prophecy. I am a product of most of these prophecies. So, right, I wanted to just give you that part. But I want to thank you for participating. But this is the news. We have CBZ that is retrenched 347 workers, and ZANU-PF is blaming the management of CBZ and OK for failing to manage their lot and saying that they are the ones to blame. It's not them. It's not the introduction of the ZIG. It's them. So what do you make of this? Tell us what you think. The platforms are WhatsApp. You can send us your voice note, and we would love to hear your thoughts on that regard. That being said, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode when we talk about something that is different, but concerning Zimbabwe. I'll see you maybe later in the broadcast at 9 p.m. when we give you a full day update of what is happening. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you then.